Hi, this is Arielle Live TV, Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Today I have a wonderful co-host and a guest, of course. They're both guests, and probably today they're my co-hosts. Let me introduce one of my co-hosts and a guest. Next to me is Casey Londra, and her sister is one of my major sponsors today. Karen Kelly, she's in Olongapo City right now working. And next to her is Charmaine Prospero, right?
Prospero,
Let me
yes.
read about Charmaine. Yeah, she has so diversity herself. Let me read about her, and I just got that message earlier. I hope she gave it to me a little bit. Okay, let me see. Charmaine, you are also a sausage chef.
No, that's for Dax.
For Dax. Oh, I'm sorry. Dax Temple. But
Yeah.
you are a realtor.
Yeah,
you
I'm a
own
real
the
estate
company.
broker.
You're a real
Yes,
estate
I'm
broker,
a real
right?
estate broker in Las Vegas,
Uh-huh.
and I'm also a cyclist.
Uh-huh.
And I've been in the business since 2002, and we have a team called the Prospero Group at theprosperogroup.com.
Pretty cool. I know you have been watching your, how do you call that, blog, and I said, this woman is very interesting.
Thank you.
Maybe she can be part of my television today. No, we've been talking about her for a couple of weeks now.
Yes.
And next to me is the wonderful Casey. She's a computer savvy, and I want her to know that I think all these kids nowadays, they're very good in computer. So tell me about you.
I'm actually from California. I just moved here in Las Vegas about 2-3 months ago. I work for my aunt, which I can't really disclose it right now.
Yes.
I'm here to support Miss Arielle.
No, actually, you and your aunt, we talked this morning. I think she's watching right now. She's supposed to be joining us, but she said she's going to go to sleep. We have this, everybody are talking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I think they're having that, pretty soon they're launching that. And a lot of people are into it. In fact, I searched some houses, right? This house in Aquendo, the owner of this house actually is saying that I don't mind to exchange it to the Bitcoin. That's pretty cool. I said, wow. So imagine from day one, when the Bitcoin is starting for $700, now it's 12,000 or 10,000. It goes up and down. And then a lot of people are actually making their own business.
Right.
But we have to be very careful who they are, because you got to remember a lot of them are just taking your money and then suddenly they disappear.
Yeah.
And they got shut down. So that's a new thing nowadays.
Right.
So cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is still, a big hot in the market right now.
Mm-hmm.
So in the real estate, by the way, Charmaine, I know we're having this Raiders is coming,
Yes.
and it's a sellers and buyers market.
Right. So the Raiders is definitely driving a lot of clients from California. As you know, it's very expensive in the Bay Area, and a lot of them are trying to secure a property here in Vegas
Yeah.
because we're probably 1/4 of what you would pay for in San Francisco. So definitely the Raiders does help our real estate market. It's more of a seller's market, but not, there's still some deals, but not, it's more, but generally just more of a seller's market right now.
Well, yeah, imagine that. I work for the builder, okay? He's a private builder, and in fact, we have 10 houses right now. It's going on, and it's in a good location. Guess what? The appraisal said after the house will be built, it's already $475,000. That is a square footage is 2,700 to 2,800 square footage. And that's all upgraded. That's including
Right.
stainless steel, granite, tiles, carpet, and we have 10 houses available right now. And it probably, I can sell it in not less than a month probably.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's, as you said, it's a sellers and buyers market.
Right. There's definitely we're about 11% increase from last year. So that's why the demand sounds like that for that particular community, because there's definitely a demand.
So isn't it, this is good for all the realtor and also the broker as yourself alone,
Right. It's also a very competitive industry. We have about 15,000 agents in Las Vegas. So, with social media, with marketing, you need to be competitive in order for you to do really well. and you need to work really hard.
I
Like anything.
Yeah.
like this, like this. Casey, how old are you, by the way?
26 years old.
You don't look like 26. So your aunt said you're very, very good in a computer.
Yeah, I know enough to get myself by.
Maybe you and Scott can work together, huh? What do you think, Scott? Scott worked also at Planet Hollywood.
Oh,
wow.
wonderful.
Yeah. Well, his dad is mentalist, right, Scott? A famous mentalist. So tell me more about what else do you do, Sherman? Watching you and Facebook and blogging this, you mentioned about the driving portion. What do you mean by that?
Oh, with our next guest coming, we will talk about more about the 3-foot law. But basically, I'm just a normal person working in Vegas, and I got into cycling, and we have this law called the 3-foot law, which is basically having a vehicle has to be 3 feet away from the cyclist for safety purposes.
Wow,
Right.
that's pretty cool. I mean, I want to do that. I want to exercise because since, I'm a grandma and I have 3
You
grandchildren.
look so young.
I wish I have 4 children, and my oldest one is 33, 29, 28, and I have this 10 years old. And, since then, it's like I gained weight. I used to do modeling, and it's like I need to lose at least 10 pounds.
We need to get you into cycling.
Yeah,
So
my
we
probably
can-
that's a good one. We can film that too.
Yes, that would be
Yeah,
great.
I don't know. I'm waiting
That
for
would
my. I'm waiting for Scott to film something for us.
Let's
so.
do it, Scott.
Yeah, Scott, you want to do that? I'm trying to get into my Facebook so we can all share. Did you get your? Did you bring your cell phone?
Yeah.
I want to teach you guys our World Center of Broadcast Media. The beauty about this, we're not just sitting here in the studio. You can actually share it to all your social media. We're actually part of the Facebook, like this one,
Wonderful.
right? So actually, we're already set here, right? So we're live right now. So I will share it to my wall. So as soon as I share it to my wall, it'll be sent to my wall. So if you share it to your
Wonderful.
wall, it can be sent to your wall. So that's the beauty about this. So we're not just a typical online television network.
Right.
We're actually better beyond another company out there. A lot of people doing this right now, but what they're doing is they recorded it and they put it to their website.
Right.
But ours is completely live. That's the beauty about it. So in a few hours, you can watch yourself back again.
Okay.
So if you own the business and you use our platform, it will be actually share 1,000,000 times from your friends to friends. So that's the difference of other company. Other company, as soon as they film and they put it on their website, they had to tell them where to go. But since we are in a network for over 4 years now, it's going to be 4 years in June, we are already popular. So
Right.
that's
That's
the beauty about
wonderful.
it. Yeah, so we're selling the network actually state to state. I already sold it to Hawaii. We're just waiting for her to find her place to where to put our network there. So she's just waiting. Mary Jean, she's Filipina. She's the one who bought the network there.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm waiting also Texas. They're waiting also to their location. In fact, last week we have this mayor from Kellen, Texas that we interviewed through Skype live. So that's the beauty about of our network.
That's good.
Different, huh?
Yeah. it's pretty different.
Definitely raises awareness.
Yes, and the good thing about it is like everybody said, well, we want to watch you in a regular television. Yeah, you can. If you have a big smart TV, you can watch me in a big screen TV.
Right.
So that's what I try to tell them, because what happened is we are actually, our mind is already dated on the regular television, CAX, PAX, but you cannot watch yourself unless you had to tell to yourself, I had to be home before 11.
Right.
I had to sit down in front of my television. In this one, wherever you're at, and then you're in top of the mountain, so you can reach Wi-Fi, you can be watched
Wow.
live.
That's pretty cool.
So that's the beauty about it. Others like, well, it's an online. No, it is not. It's just like a regular television network that can be watched any device that you have. That's the beauty about it. That's a different. Like the ECTV, they have one. I love Carmike. She has ECTV Asian Television, and of course, we all, in the media, and they have that also, but it's different. They had to film it, but we'll talk about that, and we'll be right back on the second segment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.